Hello, everyone. Welcome back to E20 Zone TV. I have just watched Southampton 1, West Ham 1 in a game where I am bitterly frustrated. I'm frustrated for a number of reasons. I really am. I will get into it. But before I do, please do smash a like on the video and please do subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Anyway, let's get into it. Southampton away. West Ham are in a good, very, very good moment. And we set up with 5 at the back, or 3-4-3, as you like to put it to some people, with this data analysis crap that I keep seeing. First half, we attacked well, but we didn't do anything as in cutting edge. Like, we didn't make people work. Southampton had 6 shots on target to our 0. Now, I have had many arguments and many debates online about this, and people keep saying, no, it's right, what else can he do? Right? We change it in the second half and we score straight away. It's not a coincidence. Like, it's fact. West Ham are a 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3 type of team. And when we go up against Southampton away from home and we're setting up 5 at the back with this hybrid, it's not good enough for me. It really is not good enough. First half performance wasn't good enough, but we will get into the first half. And we come out and we first 2 minutes of the game looked good. I will say that. We looked very, very good. We was in amongst it. Then Southampton slowly got into the game and balls in behind certain players like Kafal, who was shocking, and other players was where they was getting their most joy. And then Southampton scored. Now, the foul throw is one thing, yeah. Now you can look at it and you can say, well, is it a foul throw? Isn't it a foul throw? For me, I think his heel is touching the line. What I'm more interested in about is how the referee decides to block Jared Bowen off to stop him from getting involved with the attacker, and basically the attacker goes and scores, and the referee does nothing. He's interfering and replayed it. Right? Surely there must be some sort of thing where the referee has stopped the player from progressing to get the ball and basically just allowed it to happen. He's just allowed it to happen, and they scored. As I say, West Ham huffed and puffed in the first half, but there was no end product. Yeah. Second half comes. Moyes, half time, doesn't do no subs. I'm thinking, what are you trying to achieve here? Anyway, on the 60th minute mark, around that time, he decides to take off Emerson and bring on Saïd Benrahma. Now, Saïd Benrahma is a polarising figure at West Ham. You either like him or you don't. And I've been critical of him, and I do rate Saïd. But he comes on and immediate impact, gets the assist for Declan Rice's stunning goal for him, bends it into that corner and gets us back to 1-1. And second half, yeah, we huffed and puffed. Skamaka, how many chances did he have today? But he's just phenomenal. Paqueta, for me, yet again, up and down. I just hope he's not a home player instead of an away player. Today, for me, he was 1 minute he was good, 1 minute he was on the floor about his arm, and he just wasn't all that. Same with Bowen and all. But then I can't say that West Ham were good today in certain aspects of the game. They were threatening going forward, but making the goalkeeper work. Our first shot on target was on the 50th minute. The 50th minute against Southampton. That's not good enough. I'm sorry, but it's just not good enough. Anyway, we huffed and puffed and we end up seeing it out for a 1-1 draw. Now, for me, players, I don't get why the 5 at the back. I really, really don't. And I will get to the comments shortly, so please do put your comments in there. I don't get the 5 at the back. I don't understand it. Right? People saying, well, he had no choice. Well, he's always got a choice. It's funny how he can go 4 at the back on the 60th minute, but he can't go 4 at the back from the starting position. Southampton were there for the taking, and West Ham have gone there and basically tried to defend Southampton. When Southampton haven't won a game in 4, I believe, they've been in a really, really bad form. And for me, why are we setting up that negative? I just don't understand it. It's not due to personnel. And I know this is going to be a bit of a rant, right? But I will get to the positives shortly. But why is he going so negative? West Ham are in their best moment this season, right? We've won X amount of games in a row. We're performing. Why are you setting up 5 at the back, 3-4-3? This fucking hybrid shit. I don't get it. I really do not understand it. And as soon as we change to 4-2-3-1, we score a goal. Now, tell me if that's coincidence or not, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know what else to say. Really, Fabianski, I'll give him a shout out today massively. Fabianski kept us in the game, and he's up there for man of the match for me today. Absolute top draw in that first half. He literally kept us in the game, and he gets a lot of stick fat. But today he's not getting no stick from me, mate. He's up there. He's up there. He kept us in the game. Ben Johnson, all over the place defensively. Right? How can West Ham have all these defenders who can't defend? Is beyond the joke. Kehrer, for me, I like Kehrer. First half, all over the place. Second half, a lot better in a 4. A lot better in a 4. He looked more comfortable. West Ham looked a lot better. Even in the 4-2-3-1, he looks a lot better. And yeah, he was decent. Cress, same with him. First half, I wouldn't say he was great, but then second half, he was a lot better. But how many set pieces do we have to get into the box before someone actually gets their head on it? Is another thing. Thomas Soucek is another like polarizing figure, right? Frustrating figure. You know what I mean? But I won't go in on Soucek on this occasion. I will do it later on tonight. I'm going to talk a bit more about the attackers though for West Ham. Skamaka was the shining light. Sorry about that. It was a shining light today. He really was. He could have had a hat trick. Right, yeah, the great chance in the second half. He's unlucky. He's unlucky. I think that's on his favoured foot. I think that's in the back of the net. Paqueta for me, he was just hit and miss. He did have a shot on target. I will say that, but I don't know. It's just something not there with him at the minute. I don't know whether it's the system, the personnel. I don't know. I really don't. And same with Bowen today. I don't think Bowen was vintage today, but it is what it is. So we get a point on the South Coast on a 1-1 draw. If someone would have said to me at the start of the game, you're going to end up getting a draw at this game with that lineup, I would have said, I'll take that right now. To score on the 60th minute, ran that mark, and end up basically drawing the game from there when we was all over him in that last 30 minutes is a bit of a bitter pill. But I will be honest, in the first half, we could have easily lost the game. And if it wasn't for Fabianski, we would have done. So I'll get into the chat and see what you've got to say. Richard says, all right, Jim, I'm okay, mate. I'm all good. Shocking first half. It's becoming a trend. I don't think it's a trend as such, mate. I think it's the system. West Ham just don't play well in a 3-4-3. I've monitored it so many times this year. And one thing I will say about doing the YouTube is that you keep records of what you've seen and what you've said. And I'll go back to the Villa game. Villa game was the same thing. First half, we didn't have a shot on target, and Villa were in their worst moment at all. And luckily, we got a win out of that game. Today we didn't. We only got a draw. The referee's rating tonight is going to be a 1. I think he was absolutely the worst ref I've seen since the last one that we had at Chelsea. I can't believe Peter Banks today. Not only does he get involved in our goal, the one we score, he gets involved in their goal. He's not giving fouls when fouls are being done on Paqueta. Again, he gets brought down or he gets fouled. Nothing. Kufal, even though how bad Kufal was, he wins a foul in the corner, doesn't get it, and then he wins another foul, and the linesman gives it. Referee was absolutely horrendous, mate. He really was. The whole game was a comedy of errors. The first half, I thought it was just shocking, mate. I'm being honest. I think second half, the moment we changed system, a lot better, a hell of a lot better. It's night and day. It's night and day. A preview of one. Benny changed the game. Listen, Said Benrahma is a mixed bag of a man. You either like him or you don't, or you either think he's good or you think he's crap. Today he comes on and he helps change the game. I won't say he was good, but he was vintage Said Benrahma, but he was making them defend, which was doing a lot more than Emerson was doing. Emerson was defending a lot more than he was attacking. And I just think it's just West Ham. West Ham should be going with a system they know against these sort of teams. West Ham should be going and attacking Southampton. West Ham are going there and defending, like I mean. And the first half, sort of summed it up for me. 6 shots on target Southampton had to West Ham's 0. We had no shots on target whatsoever. And people say, well, Paqueta hit the post, right? But did he have a shot on target? He didn't. Like until the only time we had a shot on target is the 50th minute, and that is not good enough at the end of the day. We could have done better, but we got a draw. I agree. You can't moan at a point, I suppose, and we would take that. I can't deny Benny is on for so. Why isn't Moyes playing him more? Moyes really ain't the one. Yeah. The referee was involved in both goals today. Yep, I agree, mate. Absolutely shocking referee today. Well, without Paqueta, we wouldn't be creating anything. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I agree. We didn't have a single centre back on today. Listen, Kehrer can play centre half. That's one thing I will say. Kehrer can play centre half. I've seen him play it for PSG. I've seen him play it for us. And I would have gone with today with the back four that was ending the game. So I think West Ham could have scored 2 or 3 today. If West Ham were coming out the traps, all guns blazing, and put it on Southampton, and if West Ham would have scored first, West Ham win that game. Because Southampton would have had to come forward, then we would have countered them, and then we would have scored another 2, if not 3. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just think the way we set up from the start was just so negative. So negative. 25 shots, only 4 on target. Not great. I don't understand why it takes us to go a goal down in order to play attacking football. The 2 substitutes right near the end made 0 sense at all. I totally agree with you, 100%. 100%. I really do agree. That's comment of the night there as me StreamYard plays up. I don't understand why he's bringing on Lanzini and Antonio when Scamacca and Paqueta, West Ham are in a good moment. West Ham, like with Paqueta on the pitch, I know he wasn't great today. Like in my opinion, he wasn't like vintage Paqueta today, but he could make something out of nothing. And Scamacca had so many chances today. He only needs 1 more, and then he could be in the back of the net. Made no sense today, honestly. I don't understand what Moyes was seeing today. I really don't. I don't get the personnel, and I just don't get it. And I will get into it later on. What was it? That Scamacca strike, yeah. Only positive I'm taking is he's good looking. He's looking good. I wasn't expecting a rant, but it was a comedy of errors at the back. Kehrer got roasted. I think Kehrer got better in the second half. First half, I agree. Terrible. Get Moyes out now. So negative. Eastside views with his comment there. Let's get down here. Stop blaming rest. Blame the Czech donkey. No, listen. The referee was terrible today. Let's get real. The referee was absolutely terrible. Yeah, he gets involved for Bowen's goal. Let's be real. Right? If the referee's not there, Bowen gets there. He either makes a tackle, or he fouls the man, or he wins the ball. Yeah. And the referee also is involved in our goal when he shouldn't be. The referee was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Kafau is terrible. I agree. Absolutely got roasted by Adam Armstrong today. Absolutely. How many times? Benny changed the game. Don't we have any under 23 centre backs? We did, but we got rid of them all, mate. If I'm honest, CM, I really am. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't get the subs. How did this ref get a game in the Premier League? Peter Banks is known for being a Premier League ref. He's been known for being a shit one and all. It is what it is. It is what it is at the end of the day. I'm not going to sort of bang on about it. But the referee today was atrocious, to say the least. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to be biased because I'm a West Ham fan and be biased and say the referee was just bad for us. It was bad for them and all. Do you know what I mean? The amount of times that certain fouls that he didn't give, and he also did give fouls that weren't fouls. It was just the inconsistency of the man was just absolutely shambolic for me and wasn't good enough at all. So yeah, I'm going to sort of leave it at that with this. West Ham get a draw on the South Coast, and for me, it's points dropped. In my opinion, West Ham should be going there on the front foot. We're in a good moment. We should be putting it on Southampton, and to go there and try and shut up shop. And I know their goal is fortunate to say the least, but they was all over us in the first half. If it wasn't for Fabianski, the damage would have been done a lot worse, a hell of a lot worse. The only positive I will say is that we did bounce back from a losing position, which we're starting to make a habit of. Last week, Fulham 1-0 down, we win 3-1. Today, 1-0 down, and we draw the game. If we play like that against Liverpool on Wednesday night, we're getting hammered. There's no two ways about that. If we turn up at Liverpool at Anfield and put in that first half performance, they will smash 3 or 4 past us. And listen, I know Liverpool ain't in a good moment at the minute, but you've got to respect that they're a far better side than Southampton, and Southampton were there for the taking today. You know what I'm saying? As I say, good performance from Fabianski. Declan Rice saves the day. And we move on. We move on to Liverpool, and we'll see what happens there. Anyway, I'm going to let you enjoy your Sunday. Everyone's probably getting ready to watch Liverpool versus Manchester City. I'll be back tonight to do a player ratings, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So check it out on E20 Zone TV. Please do smash a like on the video. It goes a long way. It really helps me out. And yeah, West Ham get a point, and we'll see what happens in the next one. Declan Rice, mate, saves the day for us yet again. Peace.
There it is. I've never found a love like this.